What is this?
Zapping, fighting.
Do all pro
and shooting
gamers think
away,
the same?
It's
Okay.
a way of our society saying it's okay to shoot.
Well, what you are probably wondering is it turning their brains to mush?
Professional, competitive
You mean also look at my stream for 3 minutes?
12 hours a day to become the best in the world.
225,000, a life-changing amount of money.
Hey, Momo.
Me too. I'm 20 years old
Aw.
and I play Fortnite
He's 20 now. I swear I met him when he was like 12.
professionally. I won the first really big Fortnite tournament. It set the speed for the rest of the scene.
My name is Benita. I'm 27 years old. My favorite part about gaming is
She's
literally
cute.
just winning. I'm a very competitive person.
Benita just 4K'd us.
My name is Hugo, I am 33, and I play Super Smash Brothers for Dignitas.
Luke Zilla, thanks for the half year.
I just
Mikey,
played as a
Ratatouille,
kid, and
thank
I
you.
just had a
Nestor,
ton of
thank
fun
you.
with
Evan
it, but I always wanted to be
Shorshnaki,
better
thank
than
you.
other people at
Welcome.
it.
I'm Ariana Gamboa. I'm 19 years old and I play
It almost sounded like she was gonna say Ariana Grande because her last name also starts
Halo
with a G.
competitively. It is
Obviously
my passion,
queen.
And girls can also game.
True.
One misconception is how much work people
Aiden is
actually
so
put in.
nice.
There's a lot that goes into it.
He's so nice for a guy that looks so damn serious.
The
The Dark Freeman, thanks for 2 months. Hey, Poki, what time is it there in Denmark? It's 2 a.m. It is 5 p.m. here, 5:25. Team Mental Boom, it's okay, Poki, you love me when you're messing up on Lux. Yo, maybe. Luke still thinks tough here.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you give me a second to think about this? This is like, okay.
I only like energy drinks with alcohol.
Does that affect your gameplay?
Well, I don't drink when I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
Yeah.
probably.
I definitely acknowledge the health risk that some energy drinks have, but for me, I mean, sometimes I'm playing in
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, sorry,
I definitely acknowledge the health risk that some energy drinks have, but for me, I mean, sometimes I'm playing in 4-hour sessions, just nonstop, having to play at the top of my game, and it helps out a lot.
I hella need it sometimes, and for the purpose of actually performing, I think it's great. I don't drink it at all on my off time because I felt like I was using it as a crutch. Oh, I don't have my energy, I can't compete. Then at a certain point, I was like, that's pretty sad. Like, I need to be training and then trust that, not the energy drink.
Yeah, you don't want to rely on
True.
it.
Yeah, maybe I'll just...
Gaming culture is misogynistic. Not gonna lie, I need a definition of that word.
Huh?
Yeah, what is misogynistic?
Aiden, no!
Oh, okay. Or anti-female. Gotcha. 2, 1, go.
For a second, I thought that was Morg that said that.
Everyone has that experience when they're in a gaming lobby, and well, probably us females probably experience this more. As soon as we speak, we get called fat, we get called all these ugly names, and that is still something I deal with today, as I did 10, 15 years ago. It is definitely a terrible thing to experience.
I have a girlfriend that streams though, so I feel like I've gotten more open-minded about it and understanding, and I can definitely understand the obstacles.
Thank you
that
guys.
females
Wild
have to
BT,
go through.
thanks
It's pretty
subbing.
tough
Luke's
from people
lightsaber,
just
thank
saying
you.
dumb
Broski,
shit
thank
or
you. Dark
saying
Freeman,
you're
thank
bad,
you.
saying you
Mr.
shouldn't
Manny, thank
compete,
you.
or-
Men sometimes hear those things too, but they don't hear it because they're men.
Right.
Right? They hear it because of whatever, like the internet wants to hate on some random shit.
It's like we have to prove ourselves more.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big difference.
I'm a competitor. Like, I don't care about what my gender is, how much I weigh. I don't care about any of that. Like, if I'm good enough, like, then I'm good enough. Like, I just don't really believe in the...
I think it's more so them giving us a chance or seeing that we're actually
But I think
good
the
enough.
skill speaks for itself. no guy is saying, yeah, you cannot get on your computer because you're a woman. Like, no guy is saying, like, oh, you can't play online today because you're a woman.
I kind of disagree with that. And, like, I do agree that the skill speaks for itself. While anyone can typically play any game they want and become good, the environment makes it so that it's much harder to succeed as a woman than it is as a man.
Whoa.
There's no doubt that
I like never hear dudes say shit like that.
The experience is different, but I don't think gaming is anti-women.
I don't think it's anti-women, but I think there's just a lot more shit they have to deal with.
Yeah, I think it's like, I think what she's trying to say is that gaming, like a game, like Breath of the Wild, video games inherently, the thing is not anti-women, not prejudiced or sexist in any way, because just a game. Except fucking Super Seducer, that shit's trolls. I'm just kidding. So I think that's what she's trying to say. It honestly seems like she's misunderstanding the question, because the actual question, which is behind me here, says gaming culture is misogynistic. Right behind me, that's what it says here. It's not, is gaming in itself misogynistic?
So like back then, you know, arcades and the first like home consoles.
I'm so surprised a dude went like full agree.
Games just weren't a thing.
I thought it was going to be
like
a girl.
Boys only club. Anytime a girl was like interested in video games, guys would be like, oh, you know, just go play makeup or go back to the kitchen or something.
Go
you
make
know.
a sandwich.
Go play makeup.
Yeah, exactly. And it was so dumb. And you know, as years gone by,
you know, I'm really glad that the sandwich thing has gone out of style. Oh my god, I have such a terrible confession to make. But there's like a 3-minute delay, so no one's watching, so no one's gonna know anyways. So it's a secret between me and whoever's watching. Does anyone remember when Facebook pages were popular? There was a time when Facebook pages were popping, okay? And, oof. Basically, what everyone would do is try to make Facebook pages with like cool taglines or titles or whatever the heck. I remember making one that was like, I don't remember the exact, okay, I made 2. Oh my god. One of them was like, something like, how do dinosaurs go roar if lions go roar, or some shit. So embarrassing. And the other one was like, it's like, don't ask me to make you a sandwich or I'll poison it. Oh my god. But it's true. How you gonna keep telling someone to make you food? You're pissing them off. What do you think they're gonna do to the food? That's why never be mean to your waiters or chefs. I mean, in general, treat people with respect. But also, don't be rude to the people handling your food.
Gaming culture has advanced, right? And it's become more accessible.
Okay, guys, I was like 11 or 12. I don't even know. I was young.
And diverse. Unfortunately, there's
I'm
still,
so glad chat is so delayed. I don't even know what you guys are.
Treat it like it's the 90s.
Video games encourage violence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get her out of here, man.
I don't know, because there's proof.
Wow, I just want to like kind
Is
of not be the odd one out.
So the only reason
Wavy Breezy thinks
a
something.
little bit here is because anyone remembers Columbine. Like, they were inspired by video games, but like, it's just all mental health at the end of the day.
I just think anyone who has those kinds of issues is going to find that inspiration from any kind of medium, including movies, including games, including books. I even think the dialogue where, you know, we act like that's causing it is
So
kind of
smart.
harmful for society in general.
I think it's definitely like using video games as like a scapegoat, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely more of a mental health issue.
For real, video games and violence, fake news. It's a myth. You know, there's even music, rock and roll, drugs, sex, and rock and roll.
Yeah,
and
they blamed
rap
rock once, and then they blamed rap, and then
exactly, man. Like,
you're
I was
blaming
It's
EDM or
always
something.
looking for something to blame.
I think on the opposite side of that spectrum, video games could even be pointed to the thing where it could be used as an outlet for the people that have those kind of urges and thoughts. And
like, it's like an escape, right?
Exactly.
It's an escape for many people.
It's a whole other world. But I think on the underlying issue of that, I think
Where's
it
my-
really comes with like, the parenting. I mean, if you're having those kind of thoughts in general, I mean, there's so many of us that play video games that don't have those kind of thoughts. How would it? It's like you said.
Can I just say, I kind of fuck with the headband. I don't know where Morg is. He passed by the stream yesterday. He actually texted me and he was like, "You're playing so well, good job." But I think that was first game when I actually was playing well. Just so nice of him. Momo, whenever you see this, I fucks with the headband.
It's a scapegoat. It's annoying.
Competitive gaming is just as demanding.
Oh, that gave me PTSD to when Trump said that, like, I don't even remember what it was about exactly. SND rating subbing. When he made a comment like that. Like, I think there was a shooting and he said, "This is because of video games." And it's like, you just don't want to spend time or money thinking or working on any other thing that will help prevent these sorts of things. Whether it's mental health, whether it's stricter gun laws, whether it's so many things. Why look to entertainment first? And Hugo made such a good point that I actually usually don't hear for some reason. It's like, if you're not going to blame it on shooting in games, you're going to blame it on shooting in movies. You're going to blame it on guns in books. Are we just going to cross out every single thing that has a mention of guns? Or maybe we should just work on having people have better mental health and have stricter gun laws and just... Yeah. I mean, come on.
As physical sport. 3, 2, 1.
I feel bad that I can't see chat because I don't like... like, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on all this stuff, so I don't like talking as if I'm preaching. But when when there's a delay, I can't respond. No one can respond, Pepe hands.
For traditional sports, you have to...
Hey, what was it?
Physical sport. 3,
Is just as demanding. In what way? Man, these kind of questions are meant to trip you up. Like, legit, in what way? Is it as physically demanding? No. Is it as time demanding or time consuming? It very well can be. Mentally, for sure, if you're a pro player, either way, it usually like takes over your life. So I'm curious to see what they'll say.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, maybe I can give my opinion before and then see if it changes after.
For traditional sports, you have to push your body to such lengths to be able to do those physical feats, to be the best, to be whatever. I just don't think that it's as hard.
I agree. I'm usually like sitting on my computer for almost 10 to 12 hours a day physically. I'm
Relatable.
not doing anything near an NFL or NBA player is doing.
I don't play basketball, but I don't think that they're working on like frames per second kinds of levels of reaction and speed.
But then, not all sports are as
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. I was
intensive as like
confused by
football
that.
and like soccer and UFC.
We're probably all thinking basketball, football.
Yeah, because it's the mainstream stuff, because there's
I think
also
that's
like
what the question was, no?
yeah, there's also
No, but there's also golf. There's also like
bowling, darts, and I think gaming esports is like as demanding
Toxic
as
Snowman,
those,
thanks for subbing.
if not beyond that.
Trash talk is part of the fun. 3, 2,
Michael Trove, thanks subbing. Dude, Miz, I was so close to giving you the finger, and then I was like, wait, that would be a good thumbnail, so I'm not gonna do it.
It's hella fun. It's competition, You're trying to get everyone riled up. You're trying to throw everyone off their game.
He's waiting for this one, yeah.
you spit some words.
Once
I actually agree with this. I think trash talk is part of the fun.
taking like life problems.
But also, trash talk is only to a certain point. Like, for example, this actually good trash talk. If you're gonna say something like, you can't like be racist and then call that trash talk. That's what annoys me when people try to confuse the two or use one to justify their shitty behavior. Chris, thanks for subbing. J Pantoja, thank you. Toxic Snowman, thank you.
Problems and wait and try to like find stuff up on you. That's where it gets petty and it's childish.
Yeah.
But trash talking is super fun. I do it a lot on stream, you know.
I mean, I love trash talking people. It's so fun. If you're doing it in good fun, then I think that trash talk is essential to any video game, honestly.
Builds up hype, yeah. Like,
even if I die or if they die, my go-to is you're trash. So, like, that's probably my go-to.
I think I call people dog shit idiots a lot.
I say dog shit way too much.
I always call people virgins, but I always say like you're a fucking virgin, but I only say it on the mic because then you can tell like you
Listen,
can
virginity
my tone,
rocks.
and it's not that serious.
Ah.
But I would never like type something like that.
Actually, I have a whole,
that's
like,
actually
diss
pretty
track about
considerate.
me, like on YouTube, yeah. And then my friend just wrote one back, so there's just like, and then everyone's hyped about it. Everyone just
Yeah.
My family is skeptical of my career. 3, 2,
Do they all have careers in gaming?
go.
Oh, baby!
I'll start because I guess I'm a little older. Back then, it wasn't ever a career. Now it's so different. Like if I were to tell my parents, like,
I've actually
yeah, hey,
seen
I
his
have a 401k
fam.
from
They're
gaming.
nice.
Like I have health insurance. I have everything. Just like a regular job with like a bachelor's degree or whatnot.
So I'm a little bit younger, and my parents were always super supportive. I quit football and sports when I was in like 7th grade, and I just really started gaming. Even after high school, my dad gave me a whole year to try to do something with it. Started making some money.
So nice.
And it just took off from there. So my parents were very like good about it, and it makes me feel like proud.
I mean, my parents did a very similar thing, and after I graduated high school, I asked for a chance. I was like, hey, could I have just a year? I want to really see if I can make this work. You know, I want to pursue my dreams.
So fair.
And I won the tournament that, you know, we both popped off in.
Yeah.
And if this was 3 years ago, I'd say I'd be over there saying that they'd be skeptical. They don't know, but my dad's always been supportive of me, and I'm thankful for that.
During high school, there wasn't really money in it yet, and my parents were just like, nah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Smash, there still ain't no money in it. Just kidding, I don't know. That's what I hear, I think.
Started making
I
money
might be
in video
thinking of the wrong
games,
game.
I was like, what the fuck am I still doing here? They saw how much happier I was doing this versus that, and they knew I was capable of that. Now they're like watching on stream together, like they're showing up to some live events here and there.
My mom is very, very supportive of what I do, but I was living with my grandparents for a while, and they actually kicked me out and were charging me rent because they didn't see live streaming or competing in video games as an actual job. So I moved back in with my mom, and I got to quit that job, and now I'm living my dream. So
I don't have much family. I just have my mom right now, and she's an immigrant and very old school, so you can imagine how she feels about it. She always said, you know, you're wasting your time. You know, I didn't work so hard to make a family here just so you can play video games. You should make something of yourself.
Prove I'm wrong.
But ultimately, in the end, you know, as long as I was happy with my life and I became successful in my own definition, then she was okay with it as well.
Aww.
But she still hates gaming. Yeah.
No! Sorry, I'm accepting
my mother's
the
from the Philippines, my father's from India.
Okay. My parents are Hispanic. They definitely weren't about it initially, too. They'll understand it when they see the money.
Yeah.
It sucks, though. Like, you have to make money for people to realize it's actually a
True.
career.
Yeah, you show them a paycheck, they're like, oh yeah,
okay.
this is legit.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense.
3, 2, 1.
Wait.
From gaming. 3.
When he thought of his fucking Fortnite earnings, he went, holy shit. Fuck, that's good.
2, 1, go.
So it depends on what you guys define as good living. I live in Silicon Valley in the Bay Area, the highest cost of living ever. This competitive gaming.
I'll finish this after. It's gamer time.